welcome back to Slaying the Princess. Oh my god, meet or equal in combat. Oh, I gotta see this one. Oh my god, I love this game so much, you guys. I still have so many chapter 3s to see. Oh my god. Woo! Oh my god, you guys! I am just way too excited!
You're on a path.
Oh wait, I didn't. I wanted to. Hello, Nato Ghost. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Doors and Time Skipper. Oh my god. Okay, so I think one thing I want to do is load different things to see. First of all, just to see other chapter 3s. Oh no. Oh no! I overrode it. God damn it! Fuck. Oh, I thought I was in load when I was actually in save. Fuck me. Ah, well, I suppose I'll load this one. Alright. God damn it. Well, we can zoom around at the speed of sound through it. Just let me check the controls. What is, skips dialogue when pressed held down is tab and control. Is it tab or control or tab and control? Let's see. And
You should have taken the knife. You make your way to the bottom of the stair. As you emerge, you find...
Go right.
You turn to the right. There has to be... lungs. That isn't my fault. Doesn't matter. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
Let's get back. Oh, wait a minute. Shouldn't we actually get her because we want to, Okay, let's see. Oh, this is, no, Remain with Your Nightmare will probably, Remain with Your Nightmare will probably, give you the ending where she just stays. Where, I mean, she just gets taken by Handy. So, let's see. Which one did I choose last? I'll say, fine, you win, I'll let you leave. Oh, Remain is what we did. Okay, that's right. Remain. Okay, so let's get out of here together.
What? No!
Yes!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving. Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
She actually looks much nicer. Even though she has the mouth.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it.
But we don't. We've already made our choice.
We can still grab it on the way out.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Right. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
Step on the stairs and follow the princess.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Liver. Nerves.
Hello, Redmax. Welcome to the stream.
Is this really worth it?
Yes.
At least it's a choice.
She looks a lot nicer.
That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction. watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
No, that was the other one that wanted that.
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate
Paranoid.
the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive.
Paranoid, you gotta get back to work.
Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the
Oh
cabin.
god.
No. You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I?
Paranoid is pretty, surprisingly, resourceful.
Heart, lungs,
Oh, jeez.
liver, nerves, heart.
Memorizing the autonomic nervous system for your anatomy test.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor
Too
and
late.
tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
Can he do that, Mr. Toothy Crow?
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
Do it. Let's see what happens.
Doorknob
A world
twists
of
in your
terror.
hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed nerves.
He's getting quieter.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Ooh.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin. Why is it so cold?
Princess exhausted. Oh no, she's gonna get captured. Captured by Handy.
She's gone. Where did she go? Is that a... But it feels so bad. Like it's calling us.
There should have been choices on the stairs. Yeah, there were choices on the stairs. Okay. You know, I want to see what Handy thinks of this one
Okay. Can we trust...
before we go back. We're all drippy, withered.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once
We'll take
in
the
more
knife next
directions
time.
than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me...
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Alright, let's load it back. Alright, let's take the knife this time.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death. You cross over the threshold, and on
More eyes?
the air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're just her cruel.
I didn't think you'd come.
Okay, we need a game plan.
Alright, let's see. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious.
I
and
think
we'd be
we have to
defenseless.
try to kill her on
If a
the
knife
stairs.
is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
What if I stepped off into the void between the stairs? I'm gonna save. Save here. Okay, there we go. Step off into the void.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force.
Okay, so we can't do that.
Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. Falling into the voice is better than dying.
How would falling into an infinite void be better than anything?
You seem to think so, narrator.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose ropes. She could be anywhere. Are you really not? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason. Excuse me. We're going to die. Please.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It does.
Let's see. What if we go back the way we came?
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh, there she
I
is.
told you I was going to find
Okay,
you.
so that one doesn't matter.
As the princess approaches, your arms. This is.
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Hello, Sketch. Welcome to the stream.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart. Your lungs pull in a What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more, as your body
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
Again, your eyes...
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
Hello, Nagitona. Welcome to the stream.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Okay, remain leads to the other path.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Uh,
liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
save here.
liver.
Alright, what if we slay her right now?
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs,
Oh,
liver,
paranoid.
nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground,
Oh,
unmoving.
oh, we actually got her. Oh, but she got rid of the stairs. I see.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I?
Oh, it actually worked. Okay.
I can. Finally.
Alright, so she's not going to turn into super eldritch ghost. Now it's time to see what happens when you kill a ghost a third time.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this.
The narrator's perfectly fine with that fate. Hello, CW Glazer, welcome to the stream.
Time passes.
Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it?
Yep, same thing as the first time.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's always gonna end that way.
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
It's meaningless if we can't experience that world. And if it's the world you just created by killing all change, I definitely think that's way worse than death.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
You're right. I don't.
But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back
Ah,
again.
yes. The whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone?
It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
How about now?
Still no.
I'm gonna wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not.
Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
So she's like a wraith or something. Or like a lich, I guess. She's undead, but she has like a body. So I got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need?
You could do a lot better than us.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
I don't know, at least give us some dice. We can play D&D.
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Am I not a creature of biology when I starve? Or...
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology.
Am I, though?
Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I get it, you don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Really?
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Alright, let's go.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Wait, we can throw the blade in the void? I didn't realize we can do that. Let's make another thing out.
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now. You mean other than starving? Right, I mean other than that.
Wait.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling.
Hella rocks this fucking stream.
The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
And we slowly die.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark.
And you die.
And you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
The Wraith. Oh, now she's a proper Wraith. Alright, let's see what she's like.
You're on a path in the wood.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, so it does.
The voice of the cold. Oh, I think I met you before a bit.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if
You were with the other
we
ghost.
do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Are you the same one? We know he's
Suspiciously
not.
quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
That's exactly the right answer.
Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
That's exactly right.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well. If we're gonna fall through this loop forever, eventually we're gonna let her out. Might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends.
That's what he wants.
I'd like to see what that does to him.
That's exactly what he wants. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? Turn around and leave. Like, I know if we do that, we get that other weird route.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better. No, it's strictly worse. And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Hello, Roxas? Yes, it is. Stranger's only a chapter 1 thing. Interesting. Then let's save. Go to a new page and save here. Turn around and leave.
You have already committed to my completion.
I see.
You cannot go further astray.
I see. So it's counted as a repeat choice. I see. It's counted as a repeat choice.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
I agree, Paranoid. Hello, Olga. Welcome to the stream.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Alright, let's go. What does this cabin look like?
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
No blade. So it feels all the chapter 3s have a window and have a mirror instead of a door.
The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there's a mirror. And then right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway, there's just an opening again.
He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you. Certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Alright, let's
You slowly
go.
make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
And there, the mirror disappears this time in a jump scare.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment.
Ooh, where
Then
is she?
She, the princess, constricts.
Let's see, spooky ghost
Your
princess.
bones snap.
Ow.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying
she's a
visage
true
of the
zombie.
princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Oh wow, this is the first time we get to see our legs properly.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom. But then you took my body away from me.
True zombie.
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy?
Well, I think Paranoid has that ability.
It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain.
Paranoid, you have control of my autonomous body. Can you turn off my pain receptors, please?
Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Look, we're even now. You kill me, I kill you. Hey, Hinamizawa. Water under the bridge, right?
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now it becomes something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you. If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Uh-oh. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here.
And you did hurt me. Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again.
Ouchies.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind
Yeah,
us.
she is taking no shits.
You remain
Ow!
pinned to the floor of the long
Damn.
hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. You sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head and crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
It is fine.
That is true.
Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough. Your vision fades
Oh, we're gonna eat
as she
meat.
tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh, she
You're
possessed
awake.
us again.
Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Yeah, I could do that if you didn't break my fucking foot.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ow.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
The voices can talk to her now, I believe.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we? I was. And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah, we kind of were.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
Oh, God damn it, cold, not helping.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way
Oh, yeah,
in
that's
here.
right.
Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
Paranoid is so resourceful. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go to the basement. I want to
Your
see what it
body,
looks like.
still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Alright, this is a save point. Save here, for sure. You save over that. We don't need that one. Alright. Throw it to the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. We're putting in everything we have. You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Yes, it's just a body now, but I gave you so many terrible things to you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one, we all go. 1, 2, 3.
There you are, paranoid.
You throw everything you have
Exorcist
against
3.
her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. We did it! We actually did it!
Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we?
Looks like we're going back to the long quiet.
I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
What happens now?
If you knew what happens now, you wanted it.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
You should pay better attention to your head. You left. Gone. It's just you and you.
What? What? How did he leave? Oh, hey, you're getting out. Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel a something. A mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Ah, she's getting handed. Glump.
She's gone. And there's that.
But it feels so bad.
It's calling you, don't you?
Okay, can we trust whatever makes...
Alright, I just want to see what she says. Yep. Alright, what do we look like here? Withered? Yeah, withered. Hello, Gal. This is the first one for today. The new path, the Wraith. I do want to see what it looks like when we go through.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Hello, Gal. Hello, Marsh. Welcome, mister.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Alright, now let's load this back. I do want to see what happens when we leave.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess. I guess that's that. Maybe we'll find our freedom on the other side.
An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us.
This is all I wanted. It will be a mercy for you at the end of everything.
Ow.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
We're so close.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Wait, are we not able to? Ow.
Doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body for the face of meat and feathers. I will be free.
Please, just let her out.
Yes. Let me out.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Oh, you bastard. You can only freaking manipulate space-time when it's to freaking when it's to go against us.
You had to slide me into submission.
Oh.
The door is right there.
Oh.
It really is, isn't it?
That's cool.
I
Ow.
walked to it. I placed your bloody hand on the door. I made you twist the handle.
Oh, she is taking control of the narrative here.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He's gone.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
I did nothing. He dealt with it himself.
Oh.
This is it then. The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here.
Are we gonna get grabbed by Handy in first person? Oh, nope. The passenger. When taken against your will, you witness the enemy's freedom. As you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. Once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
What? What is happening to me?
Ah, there we go again. Okay, so it wasn't too different.
She's gone, and there's that. But it feels so. It's calling us. You don't need. Look, what?
Yeah, much more painful and angry version of releasing the Spectre, yeah. Very similar.
I am a growing core. All of this one is. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Alright, a driven heart. Bring the Wraith to her. There we go.
You're on a path.
Alright, let's just check my, Have I logged her? Oh, yes I have. I have logged her. Alright, so she separates into the moment of clarity and the Wraith. So, the Spectre will be the Princess and the Dragon. Oh, you can reach this route from the Spectre too. Oh, really? Okay. You can reach this route from the Spectre as well. I see. Okay, so they kind of overlap in a way. Okay, so the Spectre, so the Spectre is these two. We can try reaching the top left. I want to do the other one from the giant woman. I want to go back to the tower. Let's see. Yeah, I want to go back to the tower, and one might resist the divine. It's very hard to kill a god, but it's no human failing. Okay. If you get the Spectre pissed off enough, you can get the Wraith. Interesting. Okay, so let's load up the tower. Oh, I don't think we have a save for the tower. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the ending there. And yeah, there's the Spectre. Yeah, let's.
Yeah, it's dead silent. That's probably the stairs.
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle.
Oh wait, no, which one
she
is
didn't
this?
know
This
us.
is a different one.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you...
Oh no, I don't. Oh god, no! Why did I take? Oh god, that's the ending. Oh god. Ooh. Oh no, I don't want to save that. Oh god, no. Ah shit. Oh that's the true ending. Oh shit. And this is just a CG. Okay, let's load up. Oh god, no, I do not want to save over that. Oh shit, fuck. That's the end. Again, accidentally. Yeah. Alright, let's go back. Oh, on the loading screen, go to the leftmost. Let's go to A. Autosave. Here we go. Here she is. Okay.
I will be here when it is time
Alright.
for us to.
Alright, let's go from the beginning.
You're
How do
on
we
a
get back to the
path
tower?
In the woods. You're here. You make your way. A warning. Before you. She will lie. We're not going to go. Ignore him. The interior of the blade. You take. The door. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd.
You walk down the. She's so.
We'll
focus
talk
on
and
the
then
task
decide
at
to
hand.
fight. Okay, I get it. Okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Then why did you bring a knife with you?
She makes a. Don't you dare. It's fine. You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You poor thing.
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in this basement, so you should.
She's unarmed. You're so. No, this is a good.
Oh, then I'm not talking to you.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't
Squint even harder.
you? Squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Fight.
Doubt, unfortunately,
Oh, wow,
clouds
this
your
is a new
thoughts as
one.
you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Ah, she sucker punched
Holy
it.
shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes
wow.
through the air again and again, and her
Fighting.
fists
Oh, I
connect
think this
with
is-
your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing
Oh,
hit.
I think I know where we're going. I think we're probably going to the furthest left one. With this, because it said something about fighting combat. We actually have a proper fight here.
We can still turn this around.
Oh, okay. We can't give up. I see. We can't give up.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Yeah, I gotta get back to the tower in a new game. Yeah.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
The princess
Oh,
gasps.
wow. She
Her
actually
voice an
liked
unhealthy
fighting.
rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I
Oh,
have to
wow.
wonder.
Do you really think this is the end?
Nope.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh my god, I think I know where this is going. The adversary, yep. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna make
You're
a
on a
save
path
here.
in the woods.
Oh my
And
god.
at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Let's just check memories. The adversary. Okay, so there's only, wow, interesting. So she could go to the Fury or this one. All right, so I'm gonna try to get this one since we've already seen the Fury. Yeah, we'll save at the cabin. Yep. All right, let's see what the new voice is.
A terrible sense. If he doesn't remember what happened, then you know I can hear you, right? That's fine.
Oh,
It
it's
doesn't
you
matter if
again!
can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Okay, so interesting. We pick you up here as opposed to in the Fury. I see.
That's the spirit.
So
There's
you're
no point
first
in
this
squabbling
time.
when the real threat is just up that hill.
I wonder who we're gonna get in chapter 3 then for you. No, I just wanted to see it. I barely saw doors. I just want to.
It hasn't. Those are two very
I just want to
different
see that we got
questions,
it.
but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say if you're weighted up, and yet you and I believe you're. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any. Yes, had you failed? I couldn't agree.
Oh no! Accidentally. God damn it. Fight to win. Nothing else matters. Ay, jeez.
Just be quick about it.
To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine. Like I said, if she killed... Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here. Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting. Great. Now if you... A warning before you go any further. She will lie. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters.
I think Stubborn
It's not like
likes
she can
her.
lie or cheat in the middle of a
Ooh.
fight.
Ooh.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Alright, let's save. Okay, we're at number 4. Yeah, let's save here.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving.
So this is going to be a completely different fight, with or without a blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Nah, we're going to go hand to hand.
No blade this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win. As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Ooh, I want to see where this goes.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step,
so cool!
the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
She's a tiefling. There's barely any room for to fight her in here, though.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. But no little knife this time, huh? No. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
If you heard all that, Mr. Narrator, it's a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
Okay, fine. Let's say for all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened
She's
last time?
impatient.
Me. I don't remember what happened last time. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
So you do remember me.
No, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So,
Wow.
why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared. I think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego. I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
Okay. Alright, I'm not saying I'm not here to fight. I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Ah, you two are a match made in heaven. I'm not scared of you.
Then prove it. Come a little closer.
Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair.
Then why are you just standing there? Fight me.
Let's see. Step closer.
You take a cautious step towards the princess. Unarmed.
Oh, she's
I
so
wish I could
cool.
believe you know what you're doing, but you clearly don't. You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you. She's a lot bigger than I thought she was.
Hell yeah, she is.
Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
Well, what do you want? Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
No wait, I don't want to get the blade. Why do you want us to kill each other?
Why wouldn't I want that? Why don't you want that? It felt good last time. It felt right. And it makes sense.
Can we, I don't know, just spar a little? Maybe there's a compromise we can all get what we want. Nobody has to die and the world doesn't have to end.
Sparring? That's just play fighting. It isn't real. What's real is when my flesh splits open. What's real is when you keep getting up until your legs can't hold you. What's real are the things we do to each other when the only options left are winning and dying. That is the only thing I'm interested in.
Don't you want to be free?
Free?
The princess glances down at her chains.
Oh, you mean these? They're just metal. They're nothing.
She steps forward, her bindings creaking under the pressure of her strength. And then they snap. It was only a matter of time, but she's loose.
Dear Lord. What do we do? Oh, if only there was some sort of weapon you could use to fight a world-ending monstrosity. I wonder where you might find one of those.
Just do exactly what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. Take the blade, fight her, kill her, and win.
What? Did you think you were safe standing right outside my grasp? The only reason I haven't drawn blood is because I want to make sure that your heart is in it. I don't like fighting someone with a weak spirit. But go ahead. Keep trying my patience.
This path is already worn by travel and has been seen by one of my many
Oh, interesting.
eyes.
Stay silent
Wait,
is
what?
the, We have to figure out why we're here.
We don't. Because I know why we're here. We're here to kill each other.
We're here to kill each other. It sounds like she doesn't care if she dies here. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. How boring. I'm not interested in watching you try and outwit her. I'm interested in overpowering her. We shouldn't need to use any dirty little tricks to win.
I don't mean why are we here existentially. I mean, why are you literally here? In this basement? Why me? Why you? There's answers and we need to find them.
And then what? I'm still going to want to coat these walls in our blood. I know what I am. I don't need answers.
Okay, I think I have to load. God damn it. It's, because, yeah, I have to use the blade.
No blame.
Alright,
As long
let's
as
just...
her fierce voice.
Alright, let's see.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Attack her on fine. Let's do this. I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't.
Let's see.
I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes
I
of the
don't want to use the
situation.
blade. I didn't want to use the blade.
Who says I want to be free?
You don't want to be free? Are you? Well, then what do you want? You don't want to be free? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fine right where I am.
Okay, hold on. Did you hear that? Maybe we don't have to do anything. If she's fine where she is, maybe...
As long as you go back upstairs, pick up that knife, and fight me to the death.
Never mind. There is no happy ending where everyone makes it out of this place alive. You either deal with her here, right now, or she'll eventually find her way out. Whether she even wants to leave is hardly relevant. This cabin won't last forever. Hear that? Between him and her, that should be all the motivation you need. Now pick up the blade and fight. No, pick up the blade and slay her.
You're being a bit semantic, aren't you?
I am, but it's an important distinction. If you're going to see this through, you need to hold the right intent. This isn't a sparring match. It is a lethal confrontation that will decide the future of everything. Fine. As long as it leads to a fight, do whatever he just said.
Fine, let's do this. Attacker unarmed.
This path is already worn by travel.
Oh, we can't?
It has been seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot.
Oh, I have to use the blade.
I'll be waiting.
You make your way back up the stairs to the cabin above. The princess, surprisingly true to her word, lets you leave.
I see.
The blade remains where you left it.
So
on the
fighting
wrought
her
iron
unarmed
altar.
leads to the fury. Okay.
Great. Now pick it up and march back down there. I'm tired of us constantly moving in circles instead of fight.
You take the blade from the altar. It will... Blade in hand, you make your way back down. You find the princess waiting for you, just where you left her.
Threw it out the window? That wasn't an option, Roxas.
See? I knew we could trust her. I told you we could trust her.
Glad to see you finally stopped having cold feet. I could barely wait. My skin is practically crawling with anticipation. Fight me. Now.
Alright, let's go!
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
She almost looks disappointed in us.
Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
Oh!
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Strike at her heart. Head on!
That's your plan, then. That's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing!
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes. You finally get it, don't you?
I do.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here.
Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
We're fine.
But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours.
Headbutt.
Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I said we're fine.
I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
Aren't you jumping the gun here? We each died once, that doesn't mean we're immortal.
How much more proof do you need? Would it help to watch me rise from the dead with your own 2 eyes? Fine, go ahead. Stab me in the heart. See what happens.
The princess throws open her arms, exposing her chest. Is she really just going to let you slay her? Do it. Do it right now, before she changes her mind. Hold on. What if this is a trick? If she's leaving herself open like this, there's only one way we can strike at her. For all we know, she's 3 steps ahead of us.
3 steps ahead of us. Have you met her? This isn't a trick.
And how would you know that?
Because I wouldn't think to trick us, so why would she?
That's a great point, so please stop hesitating and end this now.
Cut it out, will you? I'm not gonna take a cheap win like that.
The princess grins as her arms fall back to her sides.
Good. Enough talk. Let's fight.
Let's go.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a
Ah!
single, terrible, lethal blow.
We got each other together the best way.
Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead? As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over.
I bet a lot of people rolled Tiefling Barbarians after this. Oh, wow. Oh, that was so cool.
No, it's not. We're just getting started.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me?
Stubborn is so cool. He
Get
can just like
up.
he is just literally anime incarnate. Get up.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive.
Oh.
Ah, I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
Ooh, this is interesting. So she is alive. Or rather, we're alive. Yeah, it's because Stubborn has the power to control the narrative. Just a badass.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
Yep, because it's perception. So she's fine too.
No, she's dead. She has to be. No!
Yes! Woo!
We're all shit out of luck, aren't we? I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
Hell yeah, let's keep going.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
Oh, Jonathan, I have beaten the game already. I'm just continuing because I want to see all the princesses.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
Jonathan is on Twitch, by the way. YouTube people. So just so you know, I'm not talking to a ghost.
You know what to do. Again.
Let's go.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that?
Fighting is the point.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over.
Heroes starting to piece it together.
Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
Close to untethering. What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said
yeah.
that. But you did say it. So it means...
Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade.
Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering. Do you hear him rambling on about destiny? He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world. And what is that supposed to mean? I don't have to answer that, and I'm not going to answer that. Why the bloody hell not? Because right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts. What?
Oh my god, this is funny. You mean like the princess can't die, don't you? Let's go eternally! That which cannot die. Cannot
Exactly. Like, the princess can't die. I tried, you know. I tried very hard to make this work. I don't like that resignation. Are you sure we can't just unthink it? Yes. Like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober.
So I was right. Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever.
But I think it was the stubborn one who said, your destiny awaits, right?
No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world?
You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is her.
He's giving a lot of answers here.
And what exactly can't we leave her down here?
Because all it would do is stall the inevitable.
And what's wrong with stalling?
Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on.
Oh, you mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this?
Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you.
Hello, the Ark. Welcome to the stream.
It's time.
Let's
Yes, I
go.
suppose it is.
If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out.
I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
Join your
With
adversary!
unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look.
Let's do it forever.
Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
And then we get up.
Get it.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
You and the princess
let's
exchange
go!
dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
This is Burnix Lambda. It totally is.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay, isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. Ah, he no answer. He's gone. Ah, okay. This is how you get
What
her.
are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is...
Ah, this is how you get her taken by the hands. I see. You had to kill her when you had that opening.
What is this place?
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Oh no.
I feel so... tired.
Oh. The other path is dodging her attacks. Thank you.
She's gone. Is that a...
But it feels... Screw the mirror.
Okay.
Maybe there'll be a good fight.
I want to see what she says about this. I want to see what Handy says about this. Oh wow, it's small and unraveled. All right.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it. This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a bold heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Alright. Ready to go.
The next time I will be here.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the adversary to her.
You're on a
Alright,
pub.
well, now let's load. Load. Oh my god, thank you so much, Olga, for the coffee! Oh, thank you! Outmaneuver her.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
Seriously, Olga, thank you so much.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes,
Ah, we got
pressure
crushed.
unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Eye of the Needle. Alright, let's see what this is.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
The Hunted.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
Were there some princesses exclusive to the Pristine cut? Like that. Oh, there are some exclusive to Pristine. Oh, wow. Because I've only played the Pristine cut.
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning?
And a lot are extended. I saw that one, Jonathan. Please don't spoil, by the way, because there's a lot I haven't seen.
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
Yeah, each version of the narrator takes it slightly differently about the looping.
It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
We haven't even talked about enough how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence has poured out into the world.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too? Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
What if I don't agree with that plan? What is there rather do something else?
You're the chooser. The best we can do is advise. But we can help if you let us. These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them drag you and the world to ruin.
Alright, let's go.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
This is the one furthest to the left on the page, Roxas.
No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
What does this cabin look like?
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight.
Oh, we have a
More of a
crossbow.
glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge.
Is there a crossbow on top of the knife there? Alright, let's save.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it.
Oh, I see. It's the dressing of the shelf. I see. Okay, it's like a weird looking. Let's see, should I take the? I guess we have to take the blade for these.
You take the blade from the altar. It will be difficult to slip. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You do see it, right?
All we see is a damned mirror.
It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean? You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face.
Oh.
There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her voice,
You always say
bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Goda, rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
I know you can get out of there on your own.
But that wouldn't be fun. I don't want to be a monster chasing you down. I want to face you head on. I want an equal. It's so much better that way.
We need to get closer. She needs to see us to give chase. You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Oh, she's basically the same, but even more buff.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh. Break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
I really don't like the sound of this.
It's the only way we live.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, why don't you want to be free? Why do you insist on fighting me here to the death down here in the dark?
This again? What does free even mean? Here and there, none of that matters. I'm always in a body. I'm always in one place. Why do you act like you know me better than I know myself? I had what I wanted. I had something perfect and it ended. And now that it's gone, you just keep dangling it in front of me. It's more than teasing. It's cruel. It's cowardly. It's selfish. I know what I want, and I'm sick of waiting.
Bloody desire
Oh shit!
in
Oh,
her
you can
eyes,
only ask
the
her one
princess rushes
question. Oh
forward,
boy.
ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run. Without hesitation,
Oh,
you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge.
I really
towards
wanted
the
to see what
tunnel
she said to the
entrance.
other question.
As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good.
Oh, hunted
You
like
reach the
her
ledge
too.
and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where do you think you're going?
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with
Go.
adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular
Oh,
in her
wow, she's
desire
so
to destroy
big.
you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Oh my god!
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Are you sure you want to do this? You're free now. Oh, I know she wants to fight. You've fallen right into my trap.
Oh, we'll see about that. Traps aren't real. The only thing that's real is bloodshed.
She charges,
Ow.
fully determined to end you in a single move. Left, now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you manage to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
We're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we?
You just might.
Yeah,
But don't let it
count
get to your
chickens.
head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
Ah!
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you.
Oh.
She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground.
Nice.
Nothing! These blows are nothing to us!
Oh.
But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
Oh no.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
It's over already.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
Candy. Wide open field. Lure a hulking foe to advantageous terrain and win.
She's gone. And there's that mirror. But it feels so bad. Thing reeks of death.
Screw the mirror, we just need to find the princess.
What can I...
Maybe
I just want to see what she says. Unraveled, yeah, it's still unraveled.
There's a world beyond the endless walls. Do you know it will...
What do you like? What do you think
This
about this
one remembers
vessel?
a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost. The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here.
A burning heart. Ah. All right, let's load it up, and here we go.
the interior of the blue city. We can try to survive without our use. Always submit. You reach forward, and before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff
Burning
face.
heart.
The air hissing her voice.
Do you have more fight in you than last?
Go to her.
Let's see. How about you come and get me?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time, and they'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me. You've nowhere to go. Remember every crack and crevice. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow. Her face droops.
There you are, but still no little knife. Do you think this is a joke? Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
She's bubbling, hot with rage. We can't get close if we want to live. But we'll be able to draw her out of here. She's hungry for us.
I know I said this earlier, but we know the only way out.
And we're going.
We'll need the steel claw.
Bloody desire in her eyes.
Oh, okay, so
Princess
she,
rushes
okay,
forward,
so if you
ignoring
don't
her
take
chains
it,
as they bend
she'll just
at
freaking, oh, I see. Okay, so if you don't take the knife, she just immediately runs.
The
I
interior of the
see.
blood. Take. You good. You bring your fist before the air hissing up her.
Do you have...
Go to.
Dead certain. Everything inside of me screams for it.
We need to get closer. You remember. You turn to her face.
There you are.
We can't get that close. It's the only way we live.
Well, what are you waiting? So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
I want to know what happened after you killed me.
We've talked plenty. I'm sick of you standing just out of reach. You disappointed me last time, so you don't get to.
bloody desire in her
I
eyes.
see.
The
Okay,
prince-
so she just does chase. There was a choice that led to... Alright, I gotta stay closer down there.
You step forward and approach. You reach.
Okay.
This again? What does free even mean?
Damn it, I know I picked something that let her do something else.
The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to...
bloody desire in her eyes.
Damn it, I know there was something that gave me more choices. Fuck. Why don't you want to be free?
This again? With this
No,
free...
it wasn't. Okay. God damn it. There was a choice I got to. We need somewhere with more space.
The princess scoffs.
Alright, it's not doing it. Okay, let's check things then. Can we get to... One of my resist... Can we get to this one? No, the Spectre is these two. This is only available to be gotten to through the tower, which we can't see. And we have all the nice princesses here. Well, we could really get some places with the stranger. Yeah, these are like, it's like how vicious you are in fighting, basically. Gets you these. Let's see. We haven't gotten any of the nice ones. Well, the ones on the nice side in this playthrough yet. I haven't tried killing down. I haven't gone back on this side yet. I do think I need to start a brand new save because Handy keeps telling me that or at least go further back, because Handy keeps saying, "Oh, this is the last one" or something like that. Let's see. We did finish this one, remember? We did. We can see the NCGs. Oh, the Fury, there's... I can't believe there's so much more for the Fury. Interesting. Oh, I see. So you want to see another full end. I see. Okay, cool. I see. That makes sense. Sure.
You leap from the grass and bound towards...
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash.
That's where you're both wrong. Left, now.
As the princess strikes
Alright,
you...
it's the same. Okay.
Screw them.
There's a world beyond. Do you know?
Alright. Okay, yeah, let's see.
You make your way up the short... A warning. Before she will not ignore him. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched a blade.
Alright, so we can do a bunch of things. We can get the prisoner, or the damsel, or the witch. I remember how to get all three of those. Let me just see what we're capable of. This one would take to the moment of clarity, or whatever this is. No idea what this is, because then we would have seen. Let's see. Go for the witch and have her chapter 3? Okay. Okay. Moment of clarity is only from Nightmare. I see. Alright, fine. We'll go for the witch. I think that's without the blade. Yeah.
Her voice
Hello?
is... Don't let it... How many times do I have...
Wait, really? Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her
God damn it,
wrist.
I forgot. Ah, fuck. Wait, no. Without the blade, then try to kill her. Yeah. I have to go without the blade. Oh, to take the blade when I get to the witch. Okay, yeah.
She's beautiful. I am begging you.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to...
Let's talk of it first.
Okay. Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't remember much about it.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She knows what she'd do.
What I do doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't...
She has a point.
So this shouldn't be about what I do if I got out of here, or me
I think I've
saying
seen
the
this
right thing to
conversation.
convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
Yeah, I need to try to
We
free
both
her
know
and then
that if
get
there's
possessed.
people we
Yeah.
can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
I agree.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything. all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less. That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too... So I'm the only one who liked that.
One way or another, I'm go. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll
Oh,
regret
jeez.
that decision.
You have...
Let's get you out of here.
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No. I think you're doing the right thing.
So does the witch have only one chapter 3?
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever...
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Witch has 2 chapter 3s. Okay, we'll see them
Or
both.
if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion,
If we were stuck down here long enough,
you attempt to make your way out of
is someone else...
Ah, here we go.
your shouts. I'll repeat. You try the door.
Okay,
You
yeah.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for everyone. Look at the
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic, right?
If I could just get out of the...
She barely hesitates as she rips her flesh. It's the
Yummy.
blade from up. Or we could... You won't like...
Save the princess.
Fine. Against you cut. The blade is her limb. She didn't know. She smiles. How is she still...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No. We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape as the prince... Wait. Watch me. Stop that.
Something's come over.
Your body lunges forward. The blade... But the princess does... Stop it. Thank you.
There's no getting through to you. A betrayal of will is still a betrayal.
She
There
pounces
we
on you with
go.
the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon.
I see. This is how
You
she's
raise
becoming
the blade,
cat-like.
digging it under her ribs, aiming directly. It's not enough to stop her. You feel... if we're lucky, the wound can't just... As much as I'd prefer... Everything goes dark.
There we go.
You're on a path. You're here.
Alright, I've seen this already. Let's go.
She will... Don't worry.
Opportunist. I remember you, opportunist. Alright.
The interior... The...
Alright, let's just make a save here. At the witch's house. I gotta take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, back. Alright, let's take the blade for the witch.
You take the... Well, if we're grabbing, that's not actually a bad idea.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Let's go into the basement. Sorry about that, accidentally skipped.
The door to the basement creaks open. The weak starlight from the cabin. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I'm not
But
nasty.
you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room
There
below.
she is, the kitty.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the
Let's
gloom.
see.
She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away but
That's no fair. How would she know that?
God damn it, I forgot we didn't hear her say that. Oh, we can't replay the dialogue. I keep forgetting we can't replay the dialogue. And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Alright, I do want to get the less popular ending before I do the most popular one, because I think I'll get that one to end for today. I want to shank first? Just shank without even, okay. I'd like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care how you treated me last time. I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. It's this one, right? Just shank? Yeah. Are these the same? I imagine they are.
Do you think that being direct with your ill will frees you from its wickedness? Murder and betrayal are still murder and betrayal, whether you state your intentions or keep them hidden behind your back.
See, this is why we never tell people what we're actually thinking. She's just as mad, only now she's ready for us.
Still, better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, I mean.
As you close the distance, ready
Directly
your strike,
attack a
the
suspicious
princess's
character.
chain falls from her wrist. She takes advantage of your split second of surprise and throws a fistful of dirt into your eyes.
Ah, pocket sand!
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite teams.
Opportunist loves witch.
This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left to her own devices, she would always find a way out. Now stop her.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
Oh, wow. Oh, I like this
As you
route.
brush the silt from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She buries
Ouch.
her teeth deep into your chest, tearing it. Right, she's distracted. Stab her in the back. In for a penny, right? Why not? As the princess rips meat
oh wow,
from
we did
bone,
it.
you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
Bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous, absolutely wretched, just like me.
Maybe we are the same. So what? Throw her off us. Kick her in the shins. We don't have to fight so dirty. Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. It takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise, are we? At the bottom of the barrel. We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is? No arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start climbing, well, who knows where we'll stop? You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting. What a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the Book of Honourable Combat, both you and the princess have broken a dozen times over. That's nice and all, but are we winning? Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand. I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing.
Oh my god. I love it when the voice finds their match. I think it's so sweet.
The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood. Wait, what's going on?
Huh?
We're establishing a newer, better packing order. No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening? Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
We're gonna be trapped here.
You hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Excuse me, what? You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
That's right, they're coming for you, and they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
What about you? They'll crush you just as easily as they crushed me.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. especially if I get to see it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See? This is exactly why you've been tasked to slay her. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction. The roots grow ever closer. No, we can see them.
We're not animals. We're people. We can work things out and we can make things better.
But we are animals. We are. You're nothing but fear and instinct, and that's all I am, too. We don't have to make things better. We can't make things better. We're just meant to chase each other in the dark until one of us catches the other. And then we'll do it again and again and again.
You know, I don't think she's actually a go-getter at all. I think we may have misread the situation. I think you misread the situation. Everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is that we can move on from them together with no hard feelings. Just focus up. You aren't dead yet. You can figure this out. You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cavern.
Are we gonna get crushed together?
Unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time. Shit. What do we do? What do we do?
This is the less popular one, right? From the witch?
We should probably get back to sleep. The only way out of this is through her, right?
Okay. Just checking. Come on, they're pressing in on me and you. This sucks.
Oh, what's the matter? You're scared of a few thorny roots digging into your neck? Scared of suffocating in this dark, dark place as I watch you die? Good.
That one made me feel bad inside. I don't want people to think we're scared. Nobody likes someone who's scared of things. I, for one, think this is a perfectly reasonable situation to be scared in. This is starting to hurt. I don't want to die like this. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless.
Is she gonna be a tree next time?
As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her. And all she can do is watch you.
Is she gonna be a plant next time?
At first it's almost gentle. The two of you lift it delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness. That tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement. Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still she smiles through it all.
I can't wait to do this again, you wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The wild.
We are a path in the woods.
Oh!
We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Oh, what's going on?
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
Wait, this has splits within it?
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
There's no reason to keep secrets. We tried fighting her, and then she made the cabin itself come to life and squished us into paste.
Is there any new voice?
All that unfairness.
There's the cheated!
What if it was just pushing us in the right direction? Helping us become this? It's almost worth being squished by a cabin.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
Oh, are we gonna refuse?
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything,
Yeah.
and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Are we gonna, like, refuse? Because we used to be one being. What is he, this thing watching us?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you.
That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
They are so at peace when they're together. It's so great. Alright, let's make a new save. 8-5. I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop
We
him?
push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength. Otherwise, he would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
I see. So we can side with the narrator or the princess here. I see. Turn inward and find your freedom. A glimpse of something bigger. Embrace
You
your
fall
transformation.
inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended.
Huh.
Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same.
Really?
What is he going on about? What does he know about us? I think it's our time we all finally stop listening to him. He doesn't actually make the rules. He's just flying by the seat of his pants like the rest of us.
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This
Oh.
struggle is meaningless.
That's a big clue.
Whatever you think you're doing,
you will fall apart.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
There's a place you need to be, you just need to find it. Are we gonna break out? Is this like a...
Stretch and
Whole ass
search and
effort.
stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end. This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible. That's right, I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the world is falling apart, it's time for us to commit to something.
I trust you.
You won't find anything if I have to starve you. If I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
But that defeats your whole purpose. Ooh, but you do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles, then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness, flattening against it.
Don't move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now. I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it, and free us all.
Shatter the cage.
No,
Oh
stop.
shit, color! But his pleas disappear as the sound of breaking glass. For a moment, you and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world, the place you need to be.
Job well done, team. Just like I'd planned.
Oh my god.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful. He thought he could keep us blind forever, and he almost did.
And then it's
Where
gone.
did it go?
God damn it.
Why is everything
Handy.
so cold?
What is Handy gonna grab? No!
She's gone. And is that a... But it feels so bad. It's going to
I
do
wonder what
something to
happens
us.
if you get this on your
I
first
can
route.
feel it. If they think it's bad... Okay, so finally.
Oh, there's no... Since this is the 5th princess, there's no Handy dialogue. I see. I see.
I think you know.
Oh, wow. Break the mirror without asking questions is an achievement. You're the long quiet. It just straight up tells you. Bring the networked wild. That's what it's called, eh? There's no final vessel. Damn it. Alright, well, okay, now that we got the achievement, yeah, let's see the other wild. Yeah. See the other ending. Alright, how do I
You
stop
can
her?
start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity formed with the princess. You exist as your
I
own
do
self,
wonder.
complete with your own physical body, separate from hers.
Would the hand still take her if you got that as the first ending?
I'm not so sure about that. We were, and if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. She committed a murder-suicide using a living cabin.
The wild. Oh, thank you, Doris. The wild description is: this one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart, Do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for. Thank you, Doris.
Right. That was unpleasant. We weren't big fans of that, I think. I'm sure I would have had us do the same thing if we were in her shoes. We really do make a great pair. He's probably just jealous. You need to remember that you and the princess are enemies. Don't let bygones be bygones. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I feel so bad doing this.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us. It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it. They're both playing their hands. What's the move? Do we pick a side? Do we figure out how to make everyone unhappy?
Gaze at the hatred in your heart. Oh,
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
I'm so sorry.
And just like that,
Started to fall.
she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
Oh, God.
Honestly, I can't believe I ever thought being crushed to death with a cabin was forgivable. Did she put that thought in our head? Is she able to change what we think? That's not fair. I think. I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. You start to remember something else too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better, finally. I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
I wish I didn't have to.
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Oh, no.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself
This is what
laid
she
in
looks
hand, exactly where you need to be.
Oh, a lot like the fucking Hellraiser one. I forgot her name. The Rage, I think it was.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
The Fury, that was it, yeah.
Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill. This hardly seems fair to anyone. It's an easy win if we want it, but I'm not sure whose win it is. Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have
have to.
I just want to make a slight save here. I never wanted to kill you, not really. It can't be.
You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. I know a bluff when I see one. He can use words, sure, but he doesn't have any real.
Oh, yes, he does.
I'm not bluffing. He won't be so smug when it happens. He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like. You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever. Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
Oh.
She's gone. Is that a... perfect... Oh, sorry. I think...
Bring the wounded wild to her. I see. Oh, it's a different one. The wounded wild. Oh, thank you, gal. This one is like a shadow of me. A memory of what she used to be. Bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace. It's the same as if you stab her. Alright, now let's load back up the witch. Okay. Nice, but this time
if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hid. That's not... You reach forward and rub your hand against the door. The weeks.
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and
She must have you confused. She seems friendly enough.
I'm sorry about last time.
Oh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Yeah, this will be the last one we do for today. We'll get an ending, the first thing next time.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I died last time. You didn't. If anyone should be here shouldn't be trusted, it's you.
You were the one who tried to kill me when my back was turned. You were the one who started all of this. Only a poor loser twists their own failures around on the winner.
Look, I know, things got messy last time. Something bigger than both of us at work, we should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I can give her the blade. That'll probably lead to the ending where she just why do I nagging feel you're gonna stab me in the back if I help you out of here?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them? But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Let her have it? Okay.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. You won't be fine, because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but you could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
I don't want to hurt you, but there's clearly some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of goodwill.
You can't be serious. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no, as do I. I abstain?
Aw, hero.
You abstain? She's going to kill us if we...
Let's see. This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
Oh.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart.
Yep.
It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count. She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
I think one of the witch roots is going in my canonical path for sure.
What do you think happens now?
Oh. See, that's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade I chose last time and I regret it, so it's now your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. One of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. Oh my god. Oh, I love all these. I love all of this dialogue. I love every single one of these options. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it.
She pulls back, caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her. I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we? If you were lying, we'd all know. Unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves. And then she buries the blade in her heart. What? No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do.
Still gonna stab.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess
She's
seems
guilty.
to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Oh, I love this one. This is going in my canonical ending for sure. Well, it depends on what chapter 3 leads to, but I love this.
But you don't have the strength
I
to
love
respond.
this.
Nor do you have the time.
Oh my god.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The thorn. Hand your power to a suspicious character. There must be like 1 billion achievements. My god.
You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us. I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Woo! Hell yes, man! I'm guessing we can get here from the damsel as well. Oh my god. Woohoo!
Ho ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy.
God.
By mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Oh, this one is Thorn exclusive. Interesting. Okay. Are both of the witch roots like exclusive to the witch?
I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
Hell yeah.
She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
That is like a fucking Umineko line to end all Umineko lines. You can reach wild from another one. Interesting.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Eventually. Hell yeah, we are, Smith. Let's go, Smitty.
Oh, are you now? Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
This is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason someone's in the know.
Ooh.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. Except
Romantic side.
for thoughts of her.
I do skip it if it's a line that we've heard before. Hello, Caviera. Welcome to the stream. We're going to free her.
Please don't. You can't stop all of us, you villain. Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say. Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top. Because that's worked out great so far. Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
No matter what happens next, seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Oh, I've already beaten the game, Caviera. I'm just going back to... I want to see all the princesses. The first 2 streams are my complete blind reaction to the game and the ending.
know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
So yeah, Kavira, this is still my blind reaction to this princess, though. I have not seen this one before. I'm trying to just see all the princesses.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Oh, look, and there's no knife, too.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just a smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers.
I am so hyped.
Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
How do we even get down there? The only thing I see is a mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go, but there isn't a mirror. I still don't get his anger. Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. Yeah, we can't go around looking. So, is the... I promise you there isn't a...
Okay, we've been through this before.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features. It went away when we touched it last time. You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
I do like that, like we can... Our head seems to be able to morph between like a dragon/bird-like head and a more human head.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the
You
basement.
step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
Ooh, let's see where this goes. I want to figure out a way out of here for good. I just want to talk. Really talk.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Oh, we can only do one of those, eh?
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
She's all bleeding. Does she have the blade herself? She does.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
What? No. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You aren't the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
Oh god, she is so relatable. Oh god.
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Maybe it's time. Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Alright.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms. She trusts us! She trusts us! Doesn't that set your heart aflutter? Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. Feels good. Like we're special to her.
Even hero.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him. I see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Opportunist just always changing sides.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our
passion.
That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip.
You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Oh god, opportunist.
The princess falls
She
into
still
your
has some
arms,
thorns on her.
tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Nah.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
I love this.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Do it.
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not.
You know as well as I do that we can.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we? If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
Oh my god!
Lean in, and you kiss her. And...
Oh, hero, yeah!
and she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
Come on now, this is the big moment.
You can
You
do
can
better
do better
than
than
that.
Ugh, fine.
You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
Remember, Time Skipper, the head of Quiet can change between a dragon-like and a human-like one.
Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us.
It doesn't matter either way because this is good stuff.
I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't
Hell
last forever.
yeah!
You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into
Oh my
yours.
God!
Two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Wait, there's a Discord of drawing of how this works. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Oh my god! Hilarious! That's hilarious! Oh my god. Oh, they're doing the fucking bird form. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a picture of the fucking bird form of the kid trying to kiss her. It's very silly. Ay, jeez. Oh, the thorns are blocking her way out.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Cut into the thorn.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Fuck off. Narrow your man.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better.
Hell yeah. Wow, that's really true.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together.
Oh my
aren't we?
god!
And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Oh, just like the other one. Oh yeah, this is 100% going in my canonical ending. Step into freedom. Turning
Hands
over a new
clasped,
leaf.
the two of you open the door and step out into
I love
a
it.
new day. You irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's everything going?
God damn it, Handy.
Why is it so cold?
No!
She's gone, and there's that. But it feels so.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see if they think it.
Okay, she'll be.
Finally. We're...
Oh my god. Thorn was your favorite before the Pristine cut? Was your favorite something, is your new favorite something I haven't seen yet?
I think you.
A cautious heart, Thorn. Dragon and the Princess and one more? Oh my god. I'm excited to see what the Prisoner one leads to as well. The Prisoner as a damsel. I really am super hyped to see what they lead to. And also the two chapter 2s I haven't even seen yet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm also on YouTube, Code Monkey. Welcome to the stream, by the way. This one is, the description for this one was, this one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore. Oh my god. Okay, we're saving this. We'll start this next time. So basically, before we end for today, oh, there's the wild. Let's see. I'll give an update on which ones I want in my true run. Obviously, the Princess and the Dragon is one I definitely want. And the Thorn absolutely is one I want. So that's two. That'll be from, you know, the Spectre. I want to see this one from the goddess side, the tower. I really want to see what this is like. And, so yeah, definitely this and this are ones I absolutely want to put in my canonical route. I do want something that comes from the stranger. As well, and I haven't even seen these. I assume that, this one, like, there's got to be some crossover here. Like, these two will both lead to this one, because you guys said the moment of clarity is exclusive to the nightmare. So, oh yeah, the wild. You said the wild leads to more than one. I see. The wild so this one probably goes to the wild. Oh, Stranger only has one. I see. Stranger only has one chapter 3. I see. That makes sense. So yeah, definitely Thorn, Princess and the Dragon. Absolutely. Oh my god, I am so excited for next time, you guys! Oh my god, I love this game so much! Oh my god. We still have 5 whole chapter 3s to see. Oh, one of those chapter 2 leads into a chapter 3 that's not shown here. It's a different effect if you do it first in one. I see. Okay, so the stranger does not lead to any chapter 3. I see. So these 3 are shared between the prisoner and the damsel. Alright, this seems like it only comes from the prisoner. And these 2 seem like they're for the damsel. I don't know how many route 3s are for the prisoner. But, alright, you guys. And next time we'll start with an ending. And, yeah, there's parts where she can just die. You can just stab her. But we saw all these CGs. Oh my god, for the Thorn. So yeah, until next time, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.